Hi guys, it's Bunny and my face is a little bit bare at the moment. I've just done my base makeup because I'm going to be showing you guys how to do my cobweb eyeliner because I've actually changed it up. So I did a tutorial about this I think 2 years ago and I've changed up how I do it and I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to do it pretty simple today. I'm going to do a purple eyeshadow because I really like the colour purple, which is literally so easy. Obviously everyone probably knows how to do just basic eyeshadow, but if not, just watch what I'm doing, I guess. It is very much Fallout Central for this one, but we're going with it anyway. I'm also bringing it onto the lower lash line because I always do, and you don't look good with eyeshadow under your eye. You're just not used to it, as a lovely creator once said. Not me, although I do say that. I think people look weird without eyeshadow on their eye personally. I think it just looks like incomplete, so I love putting it underneath. I always have done. Because the eyeliner is kind of a statement, I'm not going to do anything fancy with the eyeshadow. I thought about putting a bit of shimmer at the front, but I'm literally just going to go all over purple. Because of how big the eyeliner will be, I'm actually bringing it out quite a lot further than I normally would do, if you guys can see that there, so that it kind of doesn't look a little bit odd or like there's not enough eyeshadow. And I'm going to repeat the exact same thing onto the other eye, obviously, otherwise I'd look very silly. Okay, so now we've done all of that. I think it looks quite pretty. We're going to go in with the eyeliner. If you guys can see this light on my face, I'm really sorry. I've been moving further and further backwards from my phone to be able to not have this whole light on me. But it's not quite doing what I want it to. So I apologize for that. Hopefully you guys can still see what I'm doing once I've zoomed in. But this is quite simple. You literally just do a long wing. So you start in the inner corner as you tend to do, and then I just want to bring it all the way out. I want it quite long, quite far, because we want to have room to do the cobweb. I didn't want to speed this one up so you can see how long this takes me. I'm doing lots of like small fast strokes instead of like long thick ones, because then you're less likely to have to thicken and then thicken your eyeliner even more. And honestly, it's just easier to keep the wing the way that the wing is looking. And you can do this bit as thick or as thin as you want. I normally like to start quite thin because once you do the other lines, they might have like differences in width, and then you want to like thicken the other ones out a little bit. So we're just going to go with how it is now. And the next line we want to face downwards a little bit, kind of like I do like normal wing, and then if it was like puppy eyeliner, it's kind of how I try and do it. Just kind of like that. And then finally I tend to just do 3 lines. We just want to go down. I wanted to show you guys the process of me doing this one as well, because normally I think this is the one where I kind of mess up the most. It's normally the one that ends up having to be thickened, and then I have to go around and make the other ones thicker, and honestly it's just a faff. The lighting is kind of going a bit funny, but I just wanted you guys to be able to see what I'm doing here. You can also see the gap between them is a little bit less like cohesive, but I actually think that kind of works for a spider web because I've always got different size gaps in them. And this is what the eyeliner will look like so far, and then we just need to repeat it on the other side, otherwise it's going to look wonky. So this is what it looks like when it's just the eyeliner. I don't know if I showed you guys me doing that one or not. I have found that my eyeliner is on its last legs, if you guys can see that at all there. So it is a little harder for me to do, but this is a NYX Epic Ink liner. This is one I would really recommend, especially for doing stuff like this. The next step is probably the most simple step, like it's the least difficult one. Getting the lines straight for me is always hardest, but all you want to do here is connect the lines like a cobweb would be. I don't know how well I'll be able to show you guys, but you literally just boop. And boop, like that. I think I literally need to go replace this eyeliner when I get paid because it's very hard to get the ink out. I don't know how well you guys can see, but it's difficult. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So I've sped this up just a little bit so you guys can see how I'm doing these lines, and you will notice that I do go over the lines that I've already drawn, like the lines going out, and that's fine because I am just going to extend them further because that's the beauty of this kind of eyeliner. So it's gonna look like this, and normally when you do this, if you're doing it 3 times like I am, you need to extend the lines a little bit more. Also, if you're doing this, I would definitely recommend doing your base first because I like having my highlighter underneath it rather than going on top, because I feel like it doesn't smudge it as much, and it also would ruin the effect I'm gonna do next. But as I said already, you just repeat it onto the other side. I don't think this one looks as good as the other one. I think I did better in here, but also I think the ink has come out a lot better on there. But in the sunlight, this is what it looks like. You can see the highlighter being underneath instead of in top really does make like a nice difference. I think it looks like it's purposely on top instead of like inside of my skin. And normally this is the final step before mascara and lashes, but I've actually changed it up this time and I use this glitter eyeliner. It looks like this. I find it's the best one to use for this kind of stuff, but you can use literally anything. And I like to do it underneath the cobweb to be like the little glistening effect that actual cobwebs have. Really hoping that you guys can see what I'm doing well. So I kind of do each swoop, I go boop, kind of on top of, boop, and then finally like so. You can kind of see that it's on the outside of each thing. You could do it on the inside as well if you want. I just like doing on the outside. And then maybe you can see it better this time. Swoop, swoop, and swoop. I definitely need to re-put some more glitter onto this. For it to look as cool and effective as I like it to. The sun isn't as bright now, so I hope you guys can see that. And I also like to do it underneath each line. Obviously when it's in here, so I'll go like this down at the bottom. Just like that. And I do that for each line, like on the inside. I don't go over the cobweb like the black. And what I like to do for where I have gone over it onto the black, I'll just put my eyeliner on top again so you can still see the cobwebs as like the main focus. And now you just repeat the exact same thing on the other side. So you go down. I do find, especially on the downwards one, I accidentally end up covering the entire eyeliner, which is not what I tried to do, which is why I have to go over it. But that's why I quite like that you do have the chance to go over it. And then we just go on the outside like so. Now, to be completely honest, I like the messy look of this. So I don't mind when some of the lines are really thick and some of them are thin. I more just want the actual eyeliner, the black eyeliner itself, to be like actually looking more uniform and neat. But this for me, because it's like the shininess, the messiness of an actual web, I don't mind it not being like perfect, which is why some lines like this one here you can see are really thick because I accidentally did it in the wrong place, and that's completely fine for me. And yeah, now I've done that, the last step really before liner and lashes is not liner and lashes, this is the liner before like mascara and lashes, is to just neaten up the black bits. If anyone's interested, by the way, this is the brand of the eyeliner, if you guys can see that. It's called Focalure. I have no idea how to say that properly, and it is from Japan. I don't know if you can really get it over here. I don't know if it's a Japanese brand, that's just where I purchased this one. And yeah, I'm just going over the black to reinforce that. Once I've gone over the eyeliner as well, I tend to think it looks a little bit more messy, but I don't really mind in that case. If you guys have perfect precision and don't have to go over your eyeliner, that's going to be a lot better. But for me, I'm very good at messing things up, so I have to go back over it, especially this line here. Guys, you can't even see the black liner underneath it, really. I also like to try and extend the eyeliner while I'm doing it this way, because I feel like it just brings that little extra spooky touch and it feels like a nice clean new line. Because some of the eyeliner was just a little, like the glitter liner was a bit wet, I have had to just take it off a little bit on my fingers, so they're a little stained. I took it off of the actual black eyeliner, so next time I do my liner, I'm not bombarded with glitter. Now, one of my favourite steps in my makeup routine is eyeliner. Oh my god, me and words today are not there. Is my mascara. I love having my lashes look really nice. Oh my god. Speaking today is not my thing. And then we're just gonna, it's pretty easy to do. It's mascara. And like mascara alone, you can tell the difference it makes because of how light my eyelashes are. But I will be putting lashes on, not because I want to, but because I want to give off the full effect today. I can't be bothered with lashes. I might take them off immediately after filming. I don't want to talk about how long it took me to find my lashes. They'd moved from where they were. And like, I've got like the little of them, but for some reason it flipped upside down and it didn't look pink anymore, it looked white, so I didn't think it was my lashes. That's silly. Also, these are not my favourite lashes to wear, they're just the only ones I've got at the moment. I prefer like bigger than this. I'm gonna order some bigger lashes because I think these look better when I get paid, but for now tiny lashes will have to do. We're just gonna wait for the glue to dry, but so far I am obsessed with how this makeup's turned out. I love doing this. I accidentally did it really big the other day when I went out, because I went out on the last day of September, so the next day will be October 1st, and if there's one thing about me, I am never caught lacking. So if I'm going to be wearing makeup in October, it's going to be spooky and it's going to be fun. The only days that I don't have spooky makeup on are the days that I do not have any makeup on. And this is kind of my favourite go-to liner anyway. If it was in October, I probably wouldn't go as big. I'd do more like what my old tutorial was. But I love doing this. And I think spooky makeup for October, always. I kind of want to do a clown look as well. Not today, obviously. I've just put this on. But I kind of want to do like a clown look. But I don't know if I'll be able to with the videos I've already got planned for this month. Unless I did like a little extra cheeky Halloween video, I don't know. Would you guys want to see clown makeup? Because I love doing clown makeup. It's like such a fun way of doing makeup, and I feel like it's a way to do unconventional makeup that's still kind of conventional. Not that I really care about my makeup looking like this, because I love just putting shapes on my face. And clown makeup's a fun way to do it. And it's easier to search than just Bunny puts weird shapes on their face. It's like clown makeup to go to Aldi. I love Aldi, man. This is the one thing that would stop me being a makeup artist. I hate waiting for lashes to dry. But then like sometimes I'll forget about them and I'll wait too long and they will no longer go on because they're completely dry. Right, let's put it on. I don't know if you guys will be able to see me putting it on, but if you can, very cool. Do you see what I mean? Where I think they'd be so much better if they were bigger. Like when it comes to lashes, in my opinion, bigger is better, and go big or go home. But unfortunately, I have to go out, so I can't go home. To be fair, I know I'm saying that, but there are full on going to be people who think that this is a massive lash to wear. Okay, it's dry enough to put on now. The last final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put highlight on my inner corner. I'm going to use the same one that I've used on my face rather than using the one that I used for the eyeliner, because it's pink and sparkly. And to be completely honest, you can't even really see the highlighter on my face anymore because it's been covered up by a massive cobweb. But you can still see it on my nose and everything, so that's fine. It matches. Yeah, I'll probably put some lipstick on before I take photos, but this is what the finished look looks like. The only reason I'm not actually putting lipstick on right now is because I don't have my favourite lipstick on me, and I don't want to put a different one on right now. I want my favourite one because I deserve it. But yeah, this is what the makeup looks like. It's very pretty. It's very spooky. I was going to say autumnal, but it's like Octoberal. I love it. I'm gonna pop into like the little bit of sun to show you guys as well with like the shininess. You can see the proper beautiful shimmer in there. If you guys like this video, if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I love doing this makeup, it's so fun. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!